Good day. Matt here. Welcome to day 26 of 30 days of intuitive eating. The journey of tuning into the body's natural wisdom so we can ditch the diet, stress less over food, and find more freedom by trusting our intuition. We've just been cultivating that day after day with fun, different intentions and perspectives and inspirations and healthy habits and reflections and so much good stuff. So today, our intention is I am discovering. And we're going to discover what life feels like without dieting. I'll go ahead and turn it over to our lovely host, Megan, as she explores what this discovering intention is all about.
Hello and welcome back to Intuitive Eating Encouraged. Today, our intention is to discover what life feels like without dieting. And why is this today's topic? Well, because maybe for years, like I was, you were dieting. And now, after hopefully 24, 25 days of eating intuitively, using that hunger and fullness scale and slowing down around food and noticing your energy levels with what you put in your body, you can start to see the difference between dieting and deprivation and calorie counting and skipping meals and cutting out food groups and intuitive eating, right? Where food is abundant and we're just listening to the body more. And so I want you to take a moment and reflect on how life is already different. And how could life be different going forward if you weren't to go back into that dieting mindset? Because that is the biggest struggle with intuitive eating, is there's this little desire to want weight loss faster, to assume that this isn't going to work because you're not controlling things enough. And so you want to go back to dieting. You want to go back to controlling everything, to micromanaging everything. And I know this because I've been there and so have my clients where you see some weight loss, you're doing well, you feel better in your skin, you definitely notice that it's a healthier way of eating, you like how you feel, but if weight loss isn't happening fast enough, the brain's like, that's not okay, we gotta get it to go faster, and then we start to fall back into dieting habits. And so it's about really being okay with where you are, with slower progress, knowing that time is gonna pass anyway, and that you might as well get to weight loss in a healthy way that's sustainable long-term than instant gratification weight loss that usually means that you're going to gain it back soon, right? Like I talked about, I fluctuated the same 20 pounds probably 20 different times, all because I was constantly worried about losing weight quickly and not about sustainable long-term weight loss, right? Which is intuitive eating, learning to listen to my body, learning to respect my body, learning to listen to what gives me energy and what doesn't give me energy, learning to respect that I'm lactose intolerant, and that means that my stomach gets messed up if I eat dairy, and it's not that dairy is off limits, but I learn to listen to that more, right? And so the goal is to kind of just use your imagination, and just based off these last 24 days, how would life look differently going forward, right? Maybe going into the next birthday you have or the next holiday. How does life look differently now with intuitive eating versus dieting, right? How has your mindset maybe shifted around food? Your relationship to food changed? Your sugar cravings maybe went down a lot. How are you feeling around food and in your body now? And do you feel like that's sustainable long term? And do you have any inkling to go back towards dieting? And that's it. That's the end of today's lesson. It's really short and sweet to the point. Take time today, reflect, journal. What does life look like without dieting, without all those rules and regulations? How can you enjoy life more now just by simply listening to your body and respecting it and being aware of adapting to life and being okay with how your mind works and how your emotions feel without trying to eat them, right? How does life look different with this new understanding, with this new approach, whether it's to just health and maintaining where you are or weight loss? How does life look different with intuitive eating versus dieting? Now that you've actually experienced intuitive eating for over 2 to 3 weeks, how does that feel different after all those years of dieting? That's what today's all about. All right. I hope you have a great day. Comment below what your takeaways are between the difference between intuitive eating and dieting, and I will see you in the next lesson.
Nice, Megan. I love this invitation to now reflect on our journey because it's been a life changer for me. So let's just jam through the inspirations for today and we'll reflect on just that. Starting with our healthy habit for the week. Our week-long healthy habit is to get enough sleep, to feel well rested, whatever that looks like for you. 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. I slept for 12 hours after I got surgery on my wrist because my body it needed it. And sometimes I only need 6 hours when I'm able to have some spaciousness throughout the day to decompress. It's cool to see how to be able to feel into the body and sleep and rest when I need it. It is and then track how that actually does ripple into how well I'm able to listen to my hunger and fullness of my body when I'm more resourced. It really is like pretty amazing how closely connected that is. Today's wise words are from someone who forgot to make sure they were known for their quote, so it's unknown. And this unknown person said, "It is in letting go that we gain control." It is in letting go that we gain control. I'm sure thousands of people have said that in various ways because it is very true. All right, if you got your journal handy, go ahead and whip it on out and jam on this question. How would your life be different if you weren't worried about weight loss, eating perfectly, or what others thought about your body? Go ahead and hit pause and give yourself a moment to journal on this. So for me, pretty simple. I would love myself more, be less judgment and criticism and analyzing. I would be less in my head, more in the moment. I would love others more as a result, and I would invite them to enjoy the beauty of the moment. All right, today's last inspiration is our micro challenge for the day. Something to take with you, to put in your pocket and challenge yourself to do at some point today. And today's micro challenge is to put yourself first and do what you need to do before what others need you to do for them. So maybe there's something that comes to mind right away, something that you want to do for yourself today. And maybe you've already received so many inquiries from other people and just the demands of, this is important, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. What do you need to do for you? Whatever that thing is that comes to mind. Maybe pull out your calendar, chisel out a little section in your day, or just do it soon after this video, or maybe you already know the perfect time between different events today to do that thing. Yeah, good stuff. Well, thank you so much for joining me on today's intention of discovering when it comes to our intuitive eating journey. Another helpful insight and perspective into this trusting process. This is what it really is. It's just like understanding. It's believing for me, believing the body does know what's best, trusting that process and softening into that. And it's a beautiful thing. Tomorrow, our intention is I am resilient. So I'm looking forward to seeing what is in store for us tomorrow. Until then, peace, love, discover.